I just got them lined up. Oh my god, let's do this. Yes, I finally tore the RE27 from Dylan's hands, so I could finally do this video. Now, we're going to do a blind test of these three microphones, the RE320, the RE20, and the RE27, to see the differences between them, and see if you can pick them out of a lineup, just by using your ears. No cheating, though. I will announce the results near the end of this video, as well as some of the testing of the RE27, so stay tuned for that. But first, let's talk about why these microphones are so special. These three microphones in front of me share the iconic silhouette known around the world. The Electro-Voice RE series was launched in the early 1960s with the RE15, used for television presenters. And then the RE20 came out shortly after in 1968. It sported the now universally identifiable body, and while it was initially presented as a microphone for music, it was widely adopted for broadcast due to some cutting-edge technology at the time, and that was called variable D technology. It sounds dirty by today's standards, not gonna lie. But the tech actually eliminates the proximity effect, which is the much deeper tones when you get close to the microphone. After the big reveal later on in this video, I will show off the technology with a test. So the RE20 reigned supreme for a few decades before Electro-Voice decided to change the audio industry again with neodymium magnets in their lineup. That's hard to say. And the first mic to rock those was this, the RE27 ND, and if you haven't figured it out, the ND stands for neodymium. If you're nerdy like me, that's also a nod to the chemical compound symbol ND on the periodic table of elements. Now, it is important to note, while these mics have long been the face of the RE series of mics from Electro-Voice, there have been many to wear that suffix, and still to this day, many are still sold with it. That said, these mics are the most well-known in the broadcast world due to their striking design as well as their fantastic work record. One side note, there was also the PL20, which was released as a musical version of the RE20, but has long since been discontinued. You can still find them out in the world used, and fun fact, they are the exact same mic as the RE20, they just tried marketing them differently. Hard to shake your reputation once you got it, right? All three mics here are strikingly similar, though if you look closely, you will notice the odd difference. But the one place they vary completely is in the switches. The RE20 has a flat setting and a bass roll-off switch. The RE320 has a flat setting and a setting for kick drums. And the RE27 has two high-pass filters, one aggressive, one light, as well as a light high-frequency roll-off. Other than that, the main difference is color. And I'll let you pick your favorite, though I am rather partial to the black. Now for the specs, we're going to focus on the RE27 for this one since I've repeated the specs for these mics in previous videos. So let's take a look. This is a dynamic cardioid mic. It's 45 Hz to 20 kHz, neg 52 dBV per Pascal, and really, that's about it. This is the frequency response graph, and you can see all those boosts in the high and the airy frequencies. So really, when you look at the differences going between these microphones, I find it difficult to say one is worse off than the others. They do have different profiles for sure, but I find them all to be fantastic for spoken word. The price and sensitivity, though, may come into the conversation to help you make up your mind. The RE320 is the entry level at $299. The RE20 comes in next at $449. And the RE27 is the flagship at $499. But more importantly, the sensitivity. Both the 320 and the 27 have a sensitivity of neg 52 dBV per Pascal, and the RE20 requires a bit more juice at neg 56 dBV per Pascal. Which, for context, the SM58 is the same as the RE20, so some might find the more sensitive options suit their setup more. Okay, then we've strung you all along enough. Let's reveal which is which. But first, go down below and tell me which one you thought was which one sounded the best. And once I tell you which is which, let's see if you're happy with your choice. Go ahead. I'll wait. Okay, you got it? Microphone A has been the RE20. Microphone B has been the RE320, and mic C has been the RE27. I know a bunch of y'all were hoping for the cheap one, right? Did you get it? Now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's show you how this variable D technology, the thing that has cemented these microphones in the broadcast world, and how it works. This is me speaking approximately 4 inches off the front of the capsule of the RE27. Now I'm directly on top of the capsule of the RE27. 4 inches away, directly on top. Now there is still some proximity effect there, but nowhere near as much as other microphones that can get downright muddy. By the way, if you're like me and you really do prefer the RE320, check out this video here where I compare it to the SM7B.